Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for December the 1st through to the 15th. So yeah, we've moved into Sagittarius season and yeah, there is a new moon in Sagittarius on December 3rd or 4th, depending on where you are in the world. And that's also a total solar eclipse. So it's quite a significant energy. It's where it can bring endings and new beginnings, activated change. So we'll see what's coming in for you, Scorpio. And just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. So always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, to get a kind of fuller picture of what's going on for you, a more holistic view. They'll all be different and resonate on different levels. But this reading, Scorpio, is a general reading, so just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there is an extended reading. So the link for that will be in the description box below. My goodness, I don't even want to be shuffling that deck. I want this deck. So also excited to let you know, Scorpio, that the 2022 yearly forecasts are out. And yeah, very excited to go through the year with you, look at what's comprehensive view of what's coming in month by month, the general energies, look at some of the astrology as well. So I'd love it if you come over for that. The link is also in the description box below, and I'll try and pin that to the comments as well. So Scorpio, are we actually going to get a card coming out for you after all of that? So I'm just being told to split the deck. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, split the deck for you. What is coming through for Scorpio? Cup, Prince, Pisces, Chariot. Interesting. Something is coming in on the emotional scale, wanting to revisit something perhaps and develop it. We've got Sword 5, Uranus, Aquarius. I actually feel like this is someone that you already know. And it's like you wanting to go back and kind of revisit something where there has been conflict in the past and maybe repair something. We've got Cup 2, Moon, Cancer. So, yeah, some sort of relationship is coming in that there's something developing here that, yeah, maybe needs some kind of healing around a conflict, or there's been a fight of some sort. Or just a sense that maybe the two of you are not on the same page mentally. It's just kind of like, feel like you're speaking a different language to me. I just don't understand where your head's at, because that's not where my head's at. So, but I feel like there's something more that's coming in here with this. So interesting. Let's see what else is coming through around it. Now, this is not like you. I know like whenever I have these kind of energies, everyone's like, I don't want them coming back. No, that's actually fine, because this is something you want. This is a connection that you're wanting to develop more. And it's kind of like either you just got off on the wrong foot, or you just, yeah, for whatever reason within a certain context, it doesn't work. But it's kind of like maybe we could try it in a different context or a different environment. Or yes, we've got the Empress coming in. So there is potentially a lot of love here with this. Crossed by the Three of Pentacles, maybe you're working with this person, because it doesn't feel necessarily like, I mean, there's a collaboration here that is crossing it. So maybe working with them hasn't really been working out. We've got the King of Swords. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely a relationship that's kind of being highlighted at this moment in time. The Fool card. So there's a new start, a new beginning to do with this. In the recent past, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Someone was trying to hold on too tightly and someone was not wanting to let go. So, yeah, someone might have been a bit miserly as well, like with either money or value, like letting someone feel valued. Yeah, because we've got the Five of Pentacles here in the near future. Interesting. Okay, let's see. You're presenting as the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, you are wanting to resolve something here. The Queen of Wands, it could be a Leo that you're dealing with, or someone with a sort of a fire sign. Six of Wands wanting victory and success. And the Three of Swords. Okay, so, and the Ace of Pentacles. And I just want another card for this Five of Pentacles. Okay, here. And at the base, the Hierophant. Oh, this is a confusing one, Scorpio. Definitely big relationship coming in. Now, if this is not, are you thinking, oh, I'm not actually thinking of a relationship here. This could actually be, it can be related to work friends, work mates, something that you're developing at work. And I feel like there's some kind of a sense that there's a conflict around it at this moment in time. I mean, this is the situation, the Empress. The Empress is, there's results. There's good results on offer here, or there's, a very fertile time. There could actually be a lot of money or love around. It brings abundance, the Empress, but it's crossed by the Three of Pentacles, which is initial results. Maybe it's working with people collaboratively. So maybe it's like you can see that something could be bigger and better than what it is, or how it could work a lot better than how it's operating at the moment, but it's kind of to do with the interactions and the flow that with other people. And maybe it's kind of like, it feels like, is everybody at the same level? Is everyone putting in the same input? Is everybody kind of making this as good as it can be? So maybe there's not it's kind of interesting like that. Yeah, it does feel very much like a work relationship. It doesn't feel romantic, but it could be, I'm just getting work. So maybe you're working on this relationship as well. In your conscious mind, the King of Swords, this is Aquarian energy. It's very detached, very much in very like a fixed mindset, a fixed way of thinking. It's like you might have a very fixed idea about or how something should be working, or how someone should be working. And this could actually be quite a cool energy, quite a detached energy away from some of the warmth that's occurring here. So it's decision-making, strategy. It's very much not necessarily connecting. Somebody, whether this is you or somebody else, is not necessarily connecting with their emotions. Hello, Scorpio. Sorry to interrupt your reading. I just wanted to let you know because we had the technology problem in your weekly reading where the audio just cut out. I don't know why. And then in this reading, the video suddenly cut out. And I'm like, what is going on with Scorpio this week? So I'm just interrupting your reading because when I was tuning into you, I got a little download of what's happening. And what I was shown is I kept getting disruption of transmission. Interrupted frequency. So, this is exactly what I'm doing in the middle of your reading, ironically, is interrupting it with this little message. And it was kind of showing me, how in Star Wars it might be Obi-Wan Kenobi with that holographic image and it kind of glitches like bzz, bzz, and it's this message trying to get through. It's saying there's a message trying to get through and there's some kind of upgrade of your system energetically. And it just requires a little bit of time, but also to let go. There's a storage issue. There's too much, something needs to be let go of because there's not enough space for this new frequency to come in. So that's what they're saying, be open to what's being let go. I feel like with this energy that you've got at the moment, there's a lot of energies that can stick to you from other people or past energy that's coming in. Could be sort of psychic energy that's kind of you need to protect and clean and clear out. But I also get a lot of it's to do with some sort of mental debris or clutter or thoughts that you need to kind of just clear out and let go of. It might be that you might feel like clearing out drawers or something like that. And it could be actually related to something with this relationship in this particular reading that is coming in, that there's something that you might need to let go of as well, just mentally, like some mental clutter is kind of the words I've been getting. So there is definitely a message coming through for you. So stay tuned for what that is. And this is where it's not going to come from me. It's going to come from you because from your own intuition. So this is where it will drop in like in your dream, or you'll just get it and it'll be like, zzz, zzz, and you'll be like, oh, what was that? And you just got it. And to be aware that there's this big energetic upgrade happening for Scorpios at this moment in time. So having said that, we'll go back to the reading, and I'm going to just put the cards up on the screen with my audio underneath it. And I do really apologize for it, Scorpio. I really don't know. I did all the other readings. They're all fine. It's just the 2 Scorpio readings. So I'm like, okay, there's a message here. If this is something to do with work, you're talking, you're strategizing, you're having, meetings, but it's not like it's kind of like there are feelings or emotions running under the surface with this, or some kind of creativity as well, or spirituality that's coming through that's not being expressed or not having the space to kind of be acknowledged even, which is kind of interesting. But it does feel like if there's a project or something you're working on here, that is just not kind of getting the results that you're wanting, I feel like that it may be that you're needed to step in to make some decisions here, to take some leadership, intellectual leadership. At the base, we've got the Fool card. So this is where, there is a new beginning. This is what's happening deep down. So your conscious mind is very like thought, decision-making kind of energy, very much in your mind. But deep down, there's this energy of the Fool, which is a reset, which is very eclipse-like kind of energy. And it is this sense of are you going to decide to step into something new or not? How is this working? I feel like, the Fool card is, with the Empress, you're wanting some better results, some new results to come in here. You're really wanting to get something off the ground and feel like it's kind of moving places, getting places. So the Fool card is a new start. It can be press a reset button on something as well. So that's kind of coming in with this too. I feel like you're kind of wanting to give someone a second chance, but they're kind of skating on thin ice here. And it's kind of like... it's kind of how it's feeling at the moment. In the recent past, there's the 4 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups above it. So this is an energy of wanting to build a really strong foundation. Maybe it's like for some of you, if this is a relationship or someone that you're with, could have been you were saving money for something. But it's, something that new that's coming in here. But somehow, it just feels like it kind of needs a new approach. Something needs a new plan or a new approach or some decisions to be made, a very transactional, rational decisions to be made here. The 4 of Pentacles is what someone's been holding on too tight to a comfort zone and not ready to expand and grow. It could be someone's been quite lazy here. If you're working with someone and it's kind of like that frustrating person that just puts in just the right amount of effort to get by. But this is like, we're asking more to come in here. We're asking for everyone to be inputting and everybody to be putting their best work in. And if someone's like this with the 4 of Pentacles, it's kind of like, well, maybe you're not putting in your best work. But it can also be with this love energy, someone's holding on to, wanting it to remain in a place that it can't stay in. With a relationship, it is time for it to grow and expand. So this is where we're seeing the conflict in the near future with the Sword 5, the 2 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe someone's thinking thinking about leaving a way of making money or an old form of income, or leaving a relationship that they're not feeling very valued in. I feel like they're very undecided about this. So there's a second chance on offer or a chance to do things differently, but someone's really not sure about it, which is kind of interesting. Why is this happening for Scorpio? We'll ask that question because, I feel like you could be offering something to somebody and they're not necessarily, someone's not wanting to take up an offer here. So you're presenting as the Knight of Swords. So this is, the King of Swords is doing, the Knight of Swords is doing what you're taking action through what your thoughts are telling you to do. Very, much the element of air, trying to find solutions, trying to resolve something quite quickly. It can be very determined. It's very much in the element of air. And that's the thing, is that I feel like someone wants to be communicated through with this kind of someone's sensitive and kind of someone wants to be met on a heart level, on a spiritual level even, or just, but this energy of the Knight of Swords is very much, like, no, this is about, we're here in the element of air. So that could be a little bit like for this other person, this other energy, that could be a little bit, they could just feel that is a little bit cool for them. They want, they're just sensitive. They might have boundary issues as well, for whatever reason. The energy surrounding you, got the Queen of Wands. So this is actually someone who's very warm and loyal as well. So yeah, it could definitely be a Leo. It's someone looking for new opportunities, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with. So this is someone that's on the lookout. Could be someone very attractive, someone that's kind of just got this vibe that people will just, it's like bear to the honeypot kind of energy of just attracting. That's probably the wrong analogy. They were showing me bees. So they were showing me bees and honey, and I'm trying to make sense of what this is, but it's kind of like, this person gets the job done and they work well with people. So yeah, this Queen of Wands, I mean, we've got Queen Bee kind of energy as well coming in, quite literally. Could be a bit of a power struggle between like some two alpha energies as well. But yeah, I do feel like there's just maybe people are kind of working in different ways of like communicating and relating to people as well. So for whatever reason, this conflict is coming up for you, Scorpio. So let's look at this. We've got as hopes and fears, the Six of Wands. This is another Leo energy, and Leo and Scorpio kind of, it's a bit iffy together, this kind of energy sometimes, because they both want to. Yeah, there can be power struggles with this kind of energy, and this is actually Leo and Aquarius here, so they're opposite energies as well. So I feel like there's a compatibility thing that's just in terms of communication styles that's coming on here. But the Six of Wands energy, this is, victory and success, really wanting to overcome some kind of something that's going on here with this kind of clash that's happening. So we have as the outcome the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're really asking somebody to commit here. There's a new opportunity opening up here. So this could be a new job opportunity or something, a new project that's coming in. And the Three of Swords, somebody is perhaps stepping into something new and somebody's feeling a bit left behind and rejected. And so it's creating this kind of a bit of a wound with the Three of Swords. But yeah, I feel like there's a new opportunity, a big solid new opportunity coming in to either make money or to something to do with your work that is coming in and is kind of overriding some of these peacemaking attempts here. So that's why someone's potentially going to get hurt by that. But it feels important that there's this new opportunity for somebody. Now we have the Hierophant. And this could be a partner's been offered something. Maybe they've been offered something and it's kind of like, they've been offered a new job. Maybe they'll be homeless, or maybe there's something about it. It creates some sort of conflict. This doesn't have to necessarily be you. It can be, because the Hierophant is about commitment. I feel like someone's asking for a commitment here. This is actually possibly a committed relationship. In a weird way, I feel like you're both very committed and even loyal to each other, but there's just this sense with the Hierophant. I mean, this can be the card of marriage. It can be the card of institutions, working within an institution or some kind of business. This is also to do with, religion and higher laws. And it's kind of like you and this other person might actually have very different ideals and belief systems. So ultimately, that's kind of what's happening here with the Sagittarius on a higher level. Just an interpersonal conflict is highlighting the differences in beliefs or morals or ideals of some sort, like the rules that they kind of live by. And that's what this Sagittarius season and the eclipse is doing. It can question a lot of that, and you can kind of press the reset button on some of these things. It feels like the Hierophant can be tradition as well. Like, this is the way we've always done it, and this is the way it should be done. And someone's going, oh, I don't fit into that, or I don't want to do it that way, whether this is you or the other person. And so it's kind of interesting because I feel like both of you have got, and this could be two parts of yourself, but you've both got the opportunity now to kind of question your beliefs and work out, just ask the question, is this really serving me, this particular belief system about something? And this is where there's an opportunity to step into the new here. So it's kind of, it is tricky energy, but at the same time, you can meet it on this higher level. And there is the opportunity here to resolve this. And there's the new opportunity coming through with the Ace of Pentacles to be able to kind of allow the Three of Swords, when it does come up, it comes up to be healed. You know, it is the Three of Swords being exposed to the elements, like a wound being exposed to the element of air, which is actually, you know, the thought processes that are going on here to be healed, and understanding that there is actually this new opportunity here if you choose to walk through it with this person, or a new opportunity, in general. So, yeah, it's an interesting one, Scorpio, I have to say. Very interesting. And, you know, the thing is, you might actually go, you know what, you know, the things that I believe on a higher level that are right for me, I actually think that they are right. It's just a sense of, there's a sense of questioning that for whatever reason. And if you do go, look, this is what I truly believe, this could come up in the form of like a lot of differences, even political differences or differences of ideas. But this is where you go, look, you know, I actually do really believe this, and this feels right for me. And so it strengthens with the Hierophant energy. So also with the Hierophant energy coming in, I feel like this is a soulmate connection. And it could also be, you know, sometimes soulmate connections are here to challenge us and help us question things and grow and expand. And this is one of those periods where this can happen. And so this can be a partner. This could be a long-term partner because we've got the Hierophant here, or someone that you're working with. But it's one of those times where you're not seeing eye to eye, and it gives you the opportunity to learn and grow from that. So it says, as an affirmation card, it says, I love life. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. So, yeah, interesting one to come in with all of that. But, yeah, okay, so let's pull a charm to finish the reading off. I'm intrigued to know where this is going, Scorpio, and we're going to look at it further in the extended reading, because it feels like someone might reject an offer at first, or be undecided about whether they're going to reject or accept something. And then we've got this opportunity coming in. Where is it all going? So, yeah, but definitely there's an opportunity for reconciliation. It's solid and stable. So what just came off? Something completely fell out here. The key. Okay, we've got a little key coming in, and keys, you know, as a charm, keys unlock things. And this definitely, I feel like for both of you, something is being unlocked here. And yeah, keys can also lock things as well. You can put things to rest and put things away. But it's kind of like, if you do that, it's still going to be there. It really needs to be looked at honestly and opened up. Something needs to be opened up for discussion, or opened up to clear the air. So the key, you know, you hold the key. What is being unlocked here? That is the big question. And I feel like, the keys also represent that there is a solution, there is an ability to open up to somebody, there is an ability for freedom and liberation as well from this. So there is a solution here, there are answers, but it is just finding the key, the right key to, and even maybe the right octave, the right communication to come in and resolve this. So this is an interesting one. It's a tricky one, but it's the universe is throwing you a bit of a curveball, just to kind of strengthen, like look at your belief systems as a bigger picture. So we're going to take it over to the extended reading now, Scorpio, because I want to see what's coming in with this hesitation around this. I want to see about stepping into something new, and I also want to see what's going on with these two energies, the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, that's, intriguing energy. There's something new, solid on offer here, but where is this going? Where is this going? I want to know. So that's all going to be, we'll look at the near future and the future beyond. That's all going to be in the extended reading. Any other clarifiers or intuitive messages will be in there as well. And we're also going to tune into career and work, money and love and relationships, and really focus in on those three areas. So that is all in the extended reading. So if this is really resonating, I really recommend to go over to that, because I feel we'll get a lot more clarity further down the path. So the link for that will be in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And also just a reminder that the 2022 yearly forecasts are out, Scorpio. So love it if you take a look at that to see what's coming in for the new year for you. So the link for that will also be in the description box below, and I'll also pin that to the comments as well. So if this is where we're leaving each other, thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and because that lets YouTube know that you appreciate this content and is a way of helping support the channel. So thanks, Scorpio, and look forward to talking soon.